Alright, so good morning everybody. We are at the Pinner Driving Test Center. I have a candidate here who's got the test coming up soon. We have done the mock test before, and the route practice as well. So we're going to do the similar route today, but today it will be a complete pure mock test. Okay, we will give you the feedback at the end about your result, and we'll see what we have done. Okay, I will be giving you guidance today for the route, and generally if you are in actual test, the test will last about 30 to 40 minutes, and it will be half of the test time will be an independent driving. That could be with the sat nav or with the follow the sign as well. So today are we going to do the follow the sign. Okay, if there is a sat nav in actual test, then the examiner will bring the sat nav, they will put it over here, and then you will be driving accordingly. All right, so if I would like you to turn right or left, I will let you know in plenty of time. Other than that, you just drive as normal, unless the traffic light, the traffic signs or the road marking tells you otherwise. So you may drive on when you're ready, and going straight ahead. Wish you all the best. So if you are in the actual test, you'll be coming out from this right side where the test center is, and you're going straight ahead. Okay, so it will be your right turn from the end of the road from here, but it says it looks like a straight ahead road, but it's a right turn at the end. That's what the examiner will tell you. So this is the road you are actually driving on it on the day of the test. So if you can pull up on the left hand side somewhere safe, please. You may drive on when you're ready. End of the road, we are turning right. Turning right at the end of the road, please. roundabout, turn left, first exit. Pull up on the left side, somewhere safe, please. Don't worry about the yellow line for this occasion. Drive on when you're ready. Please cancel the signal, please. It's misleading others. Pull up on the left behind this black car. Leave a car space between you and the black one. Don't worry about the driver blocking for this occasion if you may. Just go close to the black car, please. That will be fine. That's fine. Thank you very much. Alright, so drive on when you're ready. And this time around, there is a part of independent driving which we discussed earlier for the following sign. So I'm going to ask you to follow some signs. So first sign from now will be a right slip for you. Okay. So drive on when you're ready, and you follow the sign for right slip, please. Right slip, please. A4180. What's wrong in this? What's wrong with this?
Nothing.
Yeah, then why you hesitate? There's nothing wrong.
And road good.
That's what I'm saying. What's wrong with this? Alright, slow down. Did you see that?
Yeah.
No, I said, did you see that car? How did she turn?
Yes, yes.
What's the speed limit here?
30,
What are you doing?
22.
When you're doing 22, is there a car behind you?
Yes.
Then they're not gonna like it.
Okay.
What's the speed limit here?
40.
What are we doing? 30.
Yeah.
Is there a car behind me?
Yes.
Then he's not gonna like it.
Okay.
I understand you eased off for the the bend, innit?
Yeah.
But then there is an uphill.
Okay.
Push the gas, innit?
Okay.
And now why are you on the gas? It's a downhill. There you are. Going there, but there is a pub on your left hand side. It's gonna come after that bend. It's called a Miller and Carter. So if they wish to take a parking, basically forward bay parking, or maybe reverse as well, then they will take you inside that pub. They will clearly tell you where to turn. So you see that white car is coming out?
Yeah.
That's the entrance of the pub. So we're not going there. See that learners come out?
Yeah.
So he said turn left on the pub. So you miss that exit first, then you
Okay.
give a left signal, okay? Don't signal before because there are two exits together.
Okay.
We're not going there today because it's an operation. Now follow the sign for Northwood, please. So sometimes they say Northwood, Pinner, sorry, not Northwood, Watford, Pinner,
Yeah.
or Harrow. Okay,
Harrow.
Watford, Pinner, or Harrow. So they all are on the left side. They never take you on the Ickenham, Ixbridge, or Greenfield.
Come after.
Huh? Take the next road on the left. It's a very sharp left on the left. If you can pull up on the left hand side, somewhere safe, please. Pull up on the left side, somewhere safe, please. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and you may drive on when you're ready. And we take the next road on the right. And if you can pull up on the left somewhere safe, probably by the small tree on the left, please. Yeah, that will do for me. Now, if you can reverse parallel park from the car which is in front of us. Okay, so I would like you to go next to the vehicle and then reverse parallel park behind the vehicle. When you finish parking, don't worry about the blocking of that driveway door or the garage. Yeah, don't worry about that blockage at that particular point, but be reasonably close to the curb, but don't touch, hit or mount the curb. You're allowed to use 2 car lane space to complete this maneuver. So whenever you're ready, drive on. Done. Yeah. You have done a long time ago. I don't know why you're fiddling the steering wheel. Anyway, it's done, it's done. Drive on when you're ready. of your independent driving, I will give you direction as normal. So you cross the road and go ahead, please. Take the next road on the right. And end up the road, turn left again. Two mini roundabouts going straight ahead on both of them. So the first one straight ahead, first exit. Second one straight ahead, second exit. Straight ahead, second exit. Take the next road on the left. the road, turn right. Take the next road on the left. And if you pull up on the left side, somewhere safe place. But if you are in actual test, you will be going ahead and you're turning right into the test center. But we not allowed to go there. Any safe place, please. Yep, that will do. Thank you. Alright, switch off the engine, and that's the end of your test. And give me 2 minutes to mark him. Okay. Right. If you can take your phone out, I have sent you the markings on your phone. Right. How did it go? What do you think? Pass, fail?
Fail.
And where do you think you fail?
In minus most of the
So what is the minor? You can speak in
misguide,
Gujarati, it's fine. Gujarati में बोलो वांधो नहीं.
misguide signal,
Yeah, your wrong signals.
wrong
missing.
signal, misguide. Mainly તો મને એ લાગ્યું.
And then?
એક બ્રેક મરાયેલી મેં લેફ્ટ લેવડાવતા અને બીજું કે સ્પીડમાં પેલું 40 ની હતી ને હું ધીમો ધીમો જતો હતો.
Okay. So you think that's fail?
I think
Because?
પાછળ ક્યુ થઈ હતી.
And not only that, before that 40, there was a 30 road.
30.
Examiner have given you one clue, one chance, one benefit of advice. Okay, look at the speed limit. Look at yours. Yeah. So he helped you once. Second time they're not gonna help it. Okay. So second time like you have to responsive for that. Okay. And that, but I just said it because I wanted to record it in your video. So that's why I just said it. Like, what is this? What is that? And you need to know. Anything apart from that?
I don't like my driving.
You don't like your driving. Well, when you sit with an instructor, everybody will feel the same.
Yeah.
That they're not ready, right?
Yeah.
But it's not like that, okay? So don't blame yourself, okay?
Okay.
Your driving is good in general, okay? But it's just we call it tidy up, okay?
Tidy up.
It's just like your response affect others, other response affect to you as well.
Okay.
Your signals affect others, other signal position affects you. So whatever affects you affects others and everything like that. Okay, so don't blame for everything for your driving. Okay, there are so many good parts, there are few bad parts. Okay, so what we're aiming now for your test, for your result, is fixing those bad parts. And how we fix it? Two way. The first thing is, do you know what is the mistake happen? What happens?
Yeah.
So that's why I ask you, like, what happened? Do you realize?
Yeah.
Do you know? You realize straight after it happens. I can see that when you're driving, but it's just happened now.
Yeah.
So what done is done. You can't redo it. So
Okay.
focus on the next objective now. Okay. When you are in actual test as well, don't think that, oh, I did mistake, and then it's like you making mistakes more. Okay. Once something is done, it's done. You can't change that. What you can change is the next thing. Okay. I always tell to the student that when the examiner is marking you, generally they mark the whole thing in general. Okay. There are few mistakes which they cannot avoid it, but there are few as well which they can. So you don't know what they can and what they can't. So you don't be that judgmental person on that day. You just give your best shot. Okay. Now, what I have done here is we have recorded this video. I have already WhatsApp you this as well, and I will post this on the description box, so anybody is watching this, they can watch it as well. Now, what we have done here is I have recorded your faults in the timeline which they have occurred. So the very first one is happened at 3 minutes and 25 seconds. As soon as you moved off from here.
Without
Yeah.
signal.
So without signal, you moved off and you felt as in so much guilty about it. You did give a right signal and then just left it on. Yeah. When you didn't give that right signal to move off,
Yeah.
was there anybody behind you?
Yes.
No.
No, not now. But when we are
No. At the beginning.
at the beginning, no.
No, right? Technically, it's no fault.
Okay.
Okay. If someone's standing, waiting, crossing, walking behind somebody, then maybe it's a problem. But it's not a problem for the failure.
Okay.
Okay. If someone is really going next to you and you're not signaling, you moved off, which has happened earlier. But then, if that happens, then it's fail.
Okay.
So again, that's what I said. Don't blame yourself. Okay. It happens is fine. But then what happened is that you signaled, and then after you left it on.
Okay.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, and then somewhere here you cancelled it.
Yeah.
Okay. So be mindful of what you're signaling for.
Yeah.
When you need to cancel. Step in, step out.
Step in,
Okay.
okay.
So your left signal was on and on and on and on, and when you're moving off, and what? So when you when you're moving off, this is happening in general.
Yeah.
What comes first? Is it a gear changing come first, or is it a signal come first?
Signal first.
Is a signal come first,
Yeah.
and then gear changing.
Okay.
So let's say you did give a signal, and then you gear change, and then you looked again, and then you move off. What do you think? How many seconds you're going to use there after the signal?
2 seconds.
2, 3,
2,
4
3,
sometimes.
sometime.
Yeah, let's say 2. You said.
Yeah.
Now, when you give this right signal to move off, and if somebody is coming behind you, and they really want you to give you way,
Okay.
now, what are you doing to them now? You're not moving off, is it?
Yeah.
Because you occupying in changing gear,
Changing gear.
you occupying in watching around.
Okay.
So, do you think that really that signal is appropriate at that particular
First
time?
we have to ready.
First we have to ready, sir.
Okay.
First you have to ready, and then you give a right signal.
Signal.
Then you check again. When you're looking over, you notice, oh, nobody's there. Now, by the time your face is coming like this, you let go of the brake,
Okay.
because you already checked there's nothing there, and you
Okay.
letting go of the brake, and whilst you're looking ahead, obviously,
Okay.
and then make sure that's safe ahead as well, and you move.
Okay.
But you delaying that move,
Move. It's me.
so somebody is behind you is now getting like, what the hell is he doing? Why is he not moving?
Yeah.
He's giving a signal, I'm giving way. So
Okay.
you're giving them unnecessary headache.
Unnecessary.
Okay,
Unnecessary.
so refrain of doing that. Then at 4 minutes, just after we moved off, and then I asked you to pull up on the left, then you moved off, then your signal was on again,
Again.
and
yeah.
then I asked you to cancel it. Then there is a bend there. We
Yeah.
will go there probably today, and there is a car coming.
Yes.
We always teach you guys that that tunnel is very, very tricky. Okay,
Yes.
don't approach that bend too fast.
Okay.
Luckily, you had a space on the right hand side,
Right
and
hand
he
side.
fit in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't get that opportunity. You're never gonna get that. Just put it that way. Okay.
Okay.
So just on your bend, have a look. Oh yeah, it's clear. Then move.
Yeah.
If you spot someone's coming, stop before you actually close that gap for him to come out.
Okay.
Okay, so be careful. Today was nothing as in fault wise, but I just wanted to raise the point. So when you're watching this video, so you will get it there.
Okay.
6 minutes and 54 seconds. Okay, so this is what happened, that you moving off. Okay, so you moved out from the tunnel. Then I said end of the road, turn right. But then you signaling left. Then I said turn right. Then you cancel the signal. Then you check the right side, left side, and you moved off and on Joel Street. Joel Street roundabout, turn left, first exit. So you turn left very nicely. There's a car approaching. You slow it down for them, allow him to come. You move off again, and then I said pull up on the left hand side somewhere safe, please, on a busy road. Yeah, you nicely pulled over. Signal was on and on again,
Yeah.
but I did not say anything.
Yeah.
So you cancelled by yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes they
Okay.
do something like this. So you realize they need to see that did you realize or not. But then you realize, then you cancelled it, and I said drive on when you're ready. So you did again same thing. So you did signal first. Okay. So let me see. So you signal first, then you look there, then you look there, then when you look there was nothing there. and then you signaled already, so your hand was like this, and then now before you move, that car just came from nowhere for you, isn't it?
White one.
White one. So it's just next to you, and you just like, "Ooh,"
Yeah.
because someone's here.
Okay.
He expecting you to wait and be moving off.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fail.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your first fail, I can say. So you moved off safety. So just before you move, that's why I said look before you move, and then if it is safe, then do it. Otherwise, wait. Okay, so that's 6 minutes and 54 seconds. That's a serious fault. If that car was little bit there, then I would have braked by myself, or I ask you to not to move. That is could be that will count as a dangerous fault. But you just moved. That car was just there, but it wasn't that safe. So it's a serious in the nature, because I didn't do something, but it's in the nature it's fail. Okay. Now at 7 minutes and 20 seconds, your right signal was on and on and on and on. For what reason, I don't know why. And I said, cancel that signal.
Yeah.
Because maybe you are in a trauma that car is gone. Maybe you failed. Maybe you're thinking something like this, or maybe actually it's just turned on and on and on, and you didn't realize. Which is might be the second one is an appropriate one, because you did the first mistake here, then there, and then it was repetitive as well.
Yeah.
So relax.
Okay.
Okay, relax. It's your test, but it's not a test.
Okay.
It's just the normal skills of the driving they want to check on it. Okay.
Okay.
So, but I have to tell you there, because there was a car coming behind us. There's some cars approaching there as well. So I have to tell you there is a junction coming. You have to cancel it. Then, at 9 minutes and 15 seconds, you crossing the center white line. So there is no need to cross that white line to go the other side. So just the same road, you're going ahead. You pass just before you passing the traffic light. There was a golf course on the left hand side. So just over there are a couple of car parked vehicles. Okay, you crossing the white line and leaving lots of room on the left. I don't think so. You need it. Personally, I don't think so. So that's why I said I don't think so. So look at that video again and see, is it what I am right or what is you doing is correct. Okay, if there is a reason, if you can't leave the proper enough space on the left, you cross it. But if you don't need it, why you crossing is too much. Okay. At 19 minutes now, and after that there is I ask you to follow the sign thingy, and I already discussed in the video, so I didn't mention here. But you was doing correct. Everything is fine. You are in a lane, signal proper, everything, but you hesitant to yourself. Now sometimes it happens like that. Did I make a correct turn? Did I choose the right direction? Forget it. You already turned. Just go with it now. It is not which fails you that if you are in the wrong one. Okay, it fails you that you are in the middle of the road and slowing down without any reason, and there is someone behind you. Then it's a failure. Okay, if they ask you to go right slip, and if you go to Harrow, doesn't matter. They're not gonna make you fail that why you go on Harrow. As long as you go Harrow correct way, right mirror, signal position, speed, look, MSPSL routine, then it's fine. Okay, just keep that in mind all the time. 19 minutes. This is something I did not say it on the video as well, but I wanted to realize that when I said follow the sign for Harrow, Watford, Pinner, something like that, there is a zebra crossing there. There's a guy waiting there to cross, and this is fail you because you didn't even look on the right hand side. You was just looking road ahead. So when there is a zebra crossing coming up ahead, where your eyes should be looking? Where?
Side.
Both ends of the zebra, isn't it? Not there, not ahead. It's right and left where you should be looking on the approach. If you spot someone's coming, potentially come, thinks that you and they gonna come together, who's gonna wait? We. So when we were coming to the test center, I sharply brake there, but just because the same thing, you didn't look. So there are two things. Do you know how to look, or you did not recognize there is a zebra crossing is coming?
No, what happened? That time he stepped. He come on when I see that time that he's coming.
No. My question is, did you know that is a zebra crossing coming?
Yeah, I know
All right, then that means you know what to look,
what to do.
and that means you didn't look correctly
Okay.
or respond correctly of what that pedestrian might gonna do.
Okay.
Okay, but on this one 19-minute one, you didn't even look on the right hand side.
Yeah.
You just looked ahead.
Okay.
I don't think so you have seen that zebra crossing is there or not.
No, I see.
You did, you know that. Okay, but you need to look both hands. Okay, at 22 in this one, this particular zebra crossing, that guy did not started walking. But why I'm failing here? Because you didn't look.
Okay.
You didn't look on the right. That's why I'm failing you.
Okay.
Understand? 22 minutes and 40 seconds. You needed to be indicated left just before your stop and engaging reverse gear, so the car behind you, they know that you're about to do something on the left.
Yeah.
This is where the left parallel parking.
Mhm.
Okay, reverse parallel parking.
Mhm.
So you moved off, and then we stopped. So if someone's coming behind us, why they, like, what do you think they're gonna know? Like, why you stopping in the middle of the road? They don't know nothing. So that's why you give a left signal. As soon as you move off, give a left signal, so they know, oh, he's gonna stop. And then you stop. Once you stop, just reverse gear straight away. Engage the reverse gear. So there will be lights on the back, the reverse light. They will on. So reverse light, left signal. Anybody is now coming. They know what we're doing for. Okay, that's a judgment. All right. So that was that. And then parallel parking, you was doing correctly, my friend, perfectly in the very first attempt as well. But you didn't. You were struggling, like steering wheel here, and then you're moving the steering wheel there, and you're moving here. So quite confused on the steering wheel. It's a quite simple. When you're reversing, look back and see where you want to go. You want to go left, then steer left. You want to go right, steer right. Simple. So when you get the back in, then you think about the front. So the front is opposite. So front, if you want to go front, if you want to take left on the reverse, then you turn the right, because that's how it comes like this. Okay, but you did it. You did it. There's nothing wrong with it, but you get a minor mistake for the control. 27 minutes and 55 seconds. Did you see that car after that left turn, which I point you like this? Did he brake for us?
Yes.
And why did he brake for us?
After come on the road, I not get a pickup. I have not picked
Progress.
my drive.
Yeah, you didn't progress your speed.
Yeah.
Again, two reasons. Did you not see the car is coming and that's why you didn't pick up? Or did you just didn't pick up just because it's like, all right, I'm on the road, I'm the boss, anybody behind me, they're myself. Which one is right?
Second one.
Yeah, so you think that, all right, I'm on the road, I don't care about what others are doing. They see I'm coming here, they need to brake for me. No.
Because they all give a line.
Yes.
Okay.
You did move off correctly. I'm not saying, not denying that. You did move off correctly. You should do that way. Yeah, but then progress. You see that car is coming. What speed do you think they're doing?
30.
There you go. Progress. And when you progress, and then just after that bend, there's a zebra or the bend, and you're reducing, different story.
Okay.
Yeah, but you first pick up.
Okay.
Something stopping, blocking you, and you're reducing your speed, they know it. Okay. But if you're nothing ahead of us, why are you not picking up? Okay.
Okay.
What signal will you use? This is in general. This is I'm looking this as a problem as well. What signal do you indicate at the roundabout, whether it is mini or the big one, to let others know that you're going straight?
No one.
Are you sure? No signal, yeah?
No signal.
Confirm?
Confirm.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Then do it. When you're going straight ahead, you're signaling left. What? Why? On the approach. Yeah? And when you're leaving the roundabout, if it's a big one, and then you're leaving, what signal you do?
Left.
Left.
Yeah.
Any exit you leave, you give a left signal, exit before. But on the mini,
No.
you don't do it.
Okay.
So the knowledge is there,
Yeah.
but it's just not happening.
Yeah.
All right. So I hope this mock test will make you better understood.
Better understanding.
Yeah. We will be doing every single day like this.
Okay.
So suppose, let's say today is your test, so you failed. So that means you failed once.
Yeah.
So this is another exam booked up tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll be doing tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
So don't be disappointed what have happened.
Okay.
Learn from it. Okay? So
Okay.
that is so many good things is there. Yeah, your turns are good, accuracy is good, your mirror observation, mirror signal, mirror change direction. There are so many good things are there. Which is not thing is bad, is just this.
Okay.
Alright, so let's work on those. Alright, thanks for watching this video, and let us know if you have any comments or questions. We'll try and solve if we can. Thank you very much, and good luck for your test if it's coming soon.